Hi, my name's Simon Locke. I'm at the IPR and Prime Research Strategic Corporate Communications and Research Conference. I'm delighted to be with Mark Weiner, CEO of Prime Research LP. Mark, what do you think have been the takeaways for companies attending this event?
The key takeaway for me is that everyone here, both speakers and attendees, are on a journey to learn more and evolve through research. Companies presenting, companies like GE, SAP, KPMG, big companies are on that path. And even among audience attendees, there are people who are just getting started, and there are those who are much further along the path.
One of the themes, I think, has been the idea of how you connect communications and PR research to better business decisions. What stood out for you on the comments that have been made?
Well, in all the cases presented today, the speakers recognize that data is the language of the boardroom, rather than buzz or clips or breaking through the media clutter. It's clear that they have evolved beyond PR speak to communicate their performance in ways that management appreciates.
One of the things we heard was communicators talking about the idea of connecting what they do to revenues. In general, and maybe on that specific point, how do companies get started with that idea of building these, providing data with that level of connection to business purpose?
Well, there are a variety of approaches. Simpler approaches involve setting measurable objectives that are aligned with business objectives. So even if you cannot make a strict quantitative comparison between public relations activity and business performance for companies with lower budgets, smaller scale, you can make that connection as long as there is agreement between senior management and the communicator that these objectives will contribute to the business if they're achieved. In larger organizations where they have the resources to make quantifiable connections between public relations and business performance, it's usually a part of a much larger endeavor involving other areas of the company, because marketing also contributes to sales. Many areas of the company contribute to sales. Public relations is just one. And even if it's one of the smaller elements in terms of budget, the research that I've seen in making these kinds of quantifiable connections is that public relations punches above its weight. Even though budgets are relatively small, the outcomes in terms of sales is relatively high. So public relations may not drive the most sales, but it always drives the greatest efficiency in achieving sales.
Mark, thank you very much.
You're welcome.